you got there? Those are pieces of your floor, huh? Yeah, your balls. You're throwing them all over the place. Who taught you that, huh? I think Dada taught you that. What? Balls everywhere. Ah. Why don't you play with your little car track? Can you show Mama how your cars work? Can you put your cars down the track and show Mama how it works? Yeah? Alright, make sure they're on. There you go. Whoa. A lot of roadblocks on that track, huh? Woohoo! Can Riley the car go down the hill on the track? Can Riley go down the hill? Can you show Mama? Can you put it over here? No. We just turned Riley off. There we go.
I'm Riley. This is my race car.
There you go. You got your convertible, huh? Nice. Whoa. Ah. Don't worry, he didn't bite me. Hey, get your fingers out of your mouth. He's going through another teething spurt, guys. Bear with us. I think he's... No. Thank you. I think his 2-year molars are starting to come in, or starting to cause issues. I hate the teething periods. That's for sure. And he started so young. He started teething when he was 3 months old. Oh, hi. Really? Go get your balls. Go get them. Yeah. Can you put a paw down your track? Oh, just throw it. That's fine too. Is that your alligator? One of our fans sent that, huh? Yeah.
Hi guys, so it was kind of uneventful for a Saturday today. Teagan went to his gymnastics class as usual, and then we just kind of took it easy. We watched some Fuller House on Netflix.
Did.
And it's
Full House.
Yeah, I don't want to say it's bad. I
No,
mean, it's
not
exactly
bad.
what we expected, and it's very funny.
The first episode is obviously the reunion episode.
Yeah,
You know, but after you get past the first one, it's Full House, basically. Same thing.
yeah, it's like exactly
So,
what we were expecting.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you liked Full House growing up, then you'll like this show.
We're binge watching
I
it.
have nothing bad to say against it.
Because we can watch it with Teagan, so we're like binge watching.
It's like one of the few shows we can watch with Teagan in the room, and he's like fascinated with the little baby on the screen.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
So yeah, thumbs up to Fuller House from Ben and John. I think we're about halfway through it at this point. I bet we'll be through it by the end of the weekend.
Oh yeah, easy.
So hopefully they add a season 2 here pretty soon.
Hopefully it's, you know, popular enough that they'll continue it for a little bit.
How could it not be popular? Like,
it seems to be trending.
yeah, it seems to be always in my news feed on when I check my email.
So hopefully.
So anyway, you know what that means. Slow day, viewer Q&A. Hey, that rhymes. So we're still slowly making our way through the viewer Q&A. I think this is the batch of questions in the video after I get my last batch of questions. So we're like
they've lost count as to what video it is. So
Me too, I've lost count.
We're just slowly catching up. We'll leave it at that.
We have like a never-ending supply of viewer questions, so
We do.
Let's just dive right in. Emily Cook asks, did you all adopt Teagan or did you give birth to him?
I gave birth to him.
I was a witness. I can confirm that Teagan
is not adopted.
Yeah, Teagan is not adopted. And Ben, if you could eat a candy that would get you pregnant, would you eat it? And it tastes like your favorite candy flavor.
No.
Okay.
Only because I don't want to be pregnant again.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Never say never, Ben.
Okay, currently I don't want to be pregnant again. So no, I would not eat that candy.
Chloe Smith asks, do you think Creepy Twilight is cute? I do. Hashtag creepy is cute.
No.
How do you really feel about Creepy Twilight?
I can handle her in very, very small doses.
What about Creepy Granny?
Well, I like Creepy Granny. Her and I get along great.
D Sounds has a question for me. I asked this in your latest Donald Duck blind bag video, but I feel you guys will answer this question if I write it here.
Probably, you're right.
Anyway, do you know or remember the show Quack Pack? If so, do you have any thoughts about the show? I do remember Quack Pack, but I didn't watch much of it because I actually, maybe it's not on DVD or anything, I don't think, but I never really watched it because I didn't really care for it.
What was it about?
Huey, Dewey, and Louie are now teenagers, like sassy teenagers.
Well, that just doesn't sound
smart
right.
mouth teenagers. They wear like the backwards baseball caps and jeans and stuff.
Gotcha.
And they're back with Donald, who's like a cameraman for and Daisy's a news reporter, and Donald's like her cameraman. Mm-hmm. And it was like wacky teenager adventures.
Gotcha.
It wasn't like DuckTales at all, so I didn't really pay much attention to it. I watched a few episodes here and there, but I never really cared for it. But maybe someday I'll revisit it.
I don't know. I think seeing Huey, Dewey, and Louie as teenagers would just be weird.
And they didn't talk in the, like they did on DuckTales. They had
they had normal voices, not their.
Yeah, they were like duck
voices.
They were all like Duck Jonathan Taylor Thomas's.
Oh, gotcha.
Kind of, sorta.
Okay.
But yeah, I never really got into it. It was too far removed from DuckTales. But I did really like Goof Troop. With Max and PJ and Pete. Mm-hmm. All right, next up, Rambly Angele. I wonder if Ben and John will homeschool Teagan when he gets older.
We are not planning on homeschooling Teagan.
We have nothing against homeschooling. Nope. It's just not something that we are planning for Teagan at this time.
Right.
Animal Lover Pianist, if you could design 3 MLP toys for Hasbro to release, what would they be? If you asked that question to us a couple years ago, I'm sure we'd have a whole list. But now it seems Hasbro is right on the ball. Between Hasbro and Funko, they're pretty much coming out with anything that we could think of and then some.
I would like a Cloudsdale set for Rainbow Dash. Like the palaces that they have for the princesses. I'd like a Cloudsdale play set.
Would it be propped up on little see-through sticks, or would it just be a big cloud?
Yeah, it'd be levels of clouds. So yeah, you'd have a cloud, and then you'd have see-through sticks, and then you'd have another cloud with a bleacher system, and then some more sticks and another cloud.
Would you have a little rainbow waterfall type thing going on?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
There you go. Hasbro, you can have that idea.
Free of charge.
If you happen to be watching this obscure viewer Q&A vlog video. Mallory Noel asks, what is the most challenging thing about collecting things? I collect Disney things. I have 40 Tsum Tsums and a bunch of other cute things. For me, it's keeping everything. Also making room for things. That's a struggle.
Making room for things is definitely a huge struggle. If we didn't rent out an office space for shooting our videos, we would not be able to have the collection that we have. It wouldn't fit in our house.
No, everything would be in a lot of totes.
Yes, definitely the room situation is a big problem, yeah.
Because we don't live in a very big house.
No, we don't. No.
So, yeah. Yeah, the space is definitely an issue in collecting things, and then you have to start being selective.
Yeah.
Like we ran into that with Tsum Tsums. It's like I love seeing all the pictures. I want the Pirates of the Caribbean, and I want the Star Wars, and the Lion King, and the Rapunzel, but I must have what, like over 100 Tsum Tsums already, and it's like, where am I gonna put more?
Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah. DCO Meek says, do you stand or sit during reviews?
We stand most of the time.
Most of the time we do stand. Occasionally we will sit if we're doing something here, if we're doing something like Fan Mail Friday or the things with Teagan.
Yeah, if we're at the office, then we're usually standing. If we're here at the kitchen table, we're sitting. Or if we're doing the skits with Shining Armor and Cadence, we're usually sitting when we do those too.
And we're sitting when, like, obviously, most of the time...
Right now!
Yeah, we're sitting now. And, like, when we do What's Ryan Trying's, obviously. Yeah. We're typically sitting, unless it's, like, an outside thing.
Yep.
Okay, and DCO Meeks also asked, where did you get your cat?
Friends, actually. Both of them came from friends. Two different friends.
Onyx did too?
Yep, Onyx came from a friend, and Molly came from a friend.
Yeah, Molly we adopted because one of Bin's friends was moving to a different state. And Molly was either going to go to a shelter...
Or with us.
So...
We took her. Onyx came from a house that had, like, too many cats, and he wasn't getting enough attention, so we took him. Well, they gave him to me. I didn't take him. I didn't be like, oh, I'm taking him.
Laura Ryan says, Grimm is located in Portland, Oregon, and that is where I live. I have a question for you two. Who was your favorite Disney character of all time? Mine are Jasmine, Anger, Dory, and Mater. That's a very tough question, and I think we may have answered it before. I don't know.
Favorite all-time Disney character? You know, I'm sure I don't have a one answer for this. You could probably ask me this every day for a month, and I'd have a different answer. Yeah. It just depends on what my current mood is, I guess.
And then, you know, is it like characters from movies?
Yeah, is it live action characters?
Is it animated?
Yeah.
Is it like from like the Mickey cartoons? Like, but
you need to narrow it down for us.
I would probably go with Donald or Uncle Scrooge as my default answer. But like, you could go down the list of movies, and I could like, oh, don't forget about him, or don't forget about her.
Yeah, I don't know.
Emerald Hearts 456 asks, how did your parents react when you told them that you like MLP?
Well, we're at that age where it doesn't matter how our parents react when we tell them we like something. They don't really care. At this point, they don't care.
Kay Lee 1954 asks, what is your favorite Sesame Street characters? Mine are Ernie, Bert, Grover, Mr. Johnson, and Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster!
Yes, Cookie.
Nom, 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 nom.
Cookie.
I like Oscar the Grouch.
Have you met Ashley? Says, I wore through my aunt's copy of Dirty Dancing, watching it so many times as a kid. So good.
Yeah.
I've asked this before, but I don't think you've answered it. But Ben, if you could travel with any doctor from Doctor Who, which one would it be, and where would you go? John, you can answer this too. I just figured Ben likes Doctor Who most. So, which doctor? Would you just leave me in the dust if the TARDIS landed in our backyard and Doctor Who went, come on, mate, let's go on an adventure?
He's not Australian. Probably. Only because it's a time machine, so you'd never know I was gone.
You would just have him drop you back off, like, before you left?
Like 5 minutes later. And you'd never even know I was gone.
It's like, Ben, where were you? Pooping. I'm like, okay. But really, you, like, saved the universe?
20 times.
Okay, fair enough, but what doctor would you travel with?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I think probably the one that I would get along with the best would be probably the 10th doctor would be the one that I would get along with the best to travel with.
Which one was that again?
David Tennant.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think probably with him. And where, I don't know where I would go. Everywhere and anywhere.
Jay Norris, as I meant to ask how Teagan likes daycare / going to the nanny. Hope it is going well.
He seems to be enjoying it. He hasn't gone too many times because of snow days and vacation days and stuff. But he seems to be enjoying playing with the other kids.
Yeah,
so
but
that's good.
and even the nanny is like surprised when we say, you know, he doesn't really interact with kids his own age too often. He does, you know, like when we're out
and about
shopping or whatever. Yeah. But she's like very surprised how well he interacts with the other kids. So that's a good, and he seems to enjoy it very much.
He does.
Emily Gallant, do you watch any shows on AMC? If so, what are they? There's only one show we watch on AMC, and we don't recommend it to any of our younger viewers whatsoever.
It's Walking Dead.
One more for this viewer Q&A video. Ready, Ben?
Ready.
From McKenna Fryeberger. Our battery's about to die, so we gotta wrap this up. Viewer Q&A question. Do you have any fun doing YouTube? If we weren't having fun, we wouldn't be doing it.
We love doing YouTube.
When it starts feeling like a job, and
we'll
then
stop.
We'll probably stop. When it stops being fun anymore.
Yes.
All right, that's going to wrap things up for viewer Q&A. We have some more, but we'll get to them in our next viewer Q&A video, which may be tomorrow for all we know. Or Monday, I should say. All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Bye.